Yes, this is still very much the Modern Survivalist channel, and that's what we do here. Realistic survival and preparedness. Guys, by the way, if it's your first time here, consider subscribing to the channel. If you want to learn more about survival and preparedness, you have a ton of content. I also always recommend my books, Surviving the Economic Collapse and Street Survival Skills. 2 books that will really help you get a lot better prepared. Now, the topic of today's video is critical for survival of the human species. This is super important. Maybe this is more linked to this that we'll talk about here than you think. Why is it that people don't want to have kids? Well, you cannot even afford them, right? That's what happens when you have an economic collapse. There's not enough money. There's not enough certainty of the future. Having kids and having more expenses is the last thing you're thinking about, right? That and the social pressure, the pressure so as to not have kids. It's bad for the environment. At least that's what we're being told by Hollywood actresses and billionaires. And this story goes on. But this is without a doubt the greatest threat to the survival of the human species. I kid you not. We just don't have enough kids. We don't have enough people having children. You think, oh, but it used to be that in Latin America. No, nowhere. All of the American continents, from Canada to Argentina, where I'm from, there's not enough kids. The fertility rate is all below 2.1. 2.1 is the rate you need to sustain the population. Women are the one that have the children. You need 2.1. Since you cannot have 0.1 kids, every once in a while, one of those ladies will have to have 3 kids, and they're simply not having them. Rarely do you find 3, 2, even 1. These days, it's becoming more and more rare. They don't want to have them. It is not socially acknowledged or recognized, all of the effort involved. There's not enough money, as I was saying before. And we are not even looking at all of the environmental problems, the pollution, the way in which the food is being poisoned in many ways, the way in which the sperm count for men is dropping like crazy. The fertility among women is also dropping. It is crazy what's going on. And to make things worse, we have this. Getting pregnant at 35. Well, you're a young 35-year-old lady in your prime, right? No, sweetheart, you really are not. Your prime was actually 18 to 20. That was your real actual prime. The effect of women's age on estimated monthly pregnancy rates. This is the percentage you have, the chance you have of getting pregnant per month. Pregnancy rates per month, well, when you're 22, and if you're doing everything you're supposed to do so as to get pregnant, 25%. But notice how 22, 24, wait, I'm super young. I'm 24 years old. What? I'm at my best age, 26. It starts dropping already. Biology is a cruel mistress. She wants you to get pregnant in your 18s, 19s, 20. After that, it starts dropping. 28, 30, I'm super young. What are you talking about? No, I'm young at 40. Good luck, lady. Good luck to you, dude, if you have a wife or a partner of some kind and you're looking at, we're just still young. No, you're not. 30, 20% keeps dropping, 35, 36, 15. By the time you're 40, you're looking at about maybe 5% chance of getting pregnant. That's just getting pregnant, because you have to keep in mind that you're now a geriatric mother. Oh, that's a tough term. That's a cruel word, but it's a medical term. I'm no doctor, but that's an actual medical term. Geriatric pregnancy. When you're 35, you're a geriatric mother. That means that your chances of conceiving are very low already, and your chances of bringing that baby to term are very low, and your chances of having that child with a number of genetic disorders is extremely high as well. You're not told any of this. No, you're being told that you're super empowered because you're a young 45-year-old woman that you could do. Yeah. But I know a woman that got pregnant when she was 41 or 40. Yeah, we all know it. We all know that. It is an anomaly. It is extremely rare. It is statistically extremely unlikely. You may know 1 or 2. You may have seen them. You may even know someone personally. But statistically speaking, it is extremely damn rare. right? When you look at it, it is very rare. You're not easily getting pregnant at those ages. You're not easily getting that baby to term, and it's extremely likely it will have a number of medical issues. And then you have bringing that kid to term. What are my chances of miscarriage if I'm on advancement? Well, there you go, 35 to 40. Your chances of miscarrying are 20% to 30%. 20 to 30%. Once you hit this, it's almost half, guys. That is insane. All of the bullshit, all of the Sex in the City, it is not real. You're not young anymore. You're not young anymore when you're this age, especially not for motherhood, for getting pregnant, for having a baby. You're not young at all past that age. Guys, keep all of that. And we're not even looking into the IVF scandal. This is pure robbery in many cases. IVF treatment's extremely expensive, and your real chance of conceiving with it between 1 and 5% tops. It is insane. But this, as I said, this is one of the greatest threats mankind is facing, because this is already happening, and there's just not enough kids. See you in the next video, guys. Take care.